See, we have one red metric, so we're putting all of our efforts towards the red. And we will make that sumbitch green in 2 weeks. Because that's what we do. We focus and we win. Ultimately, you decide if you're gonna live or not. Am I just gonna get through life, or am I gonna live? Because it's a fucking choice. I mean, you literally decide that. And some people decide it when they're 70 and it's too late.
Definition of a champion, no.
If you would have been here, you'd have saw that I was shaking because every time I drive that car, I shake. If it's a short run, because I know I need to try to see how fast I can go in just 15 minutes. And I know the odds of getting pulled over are like 1,004%. We can hang out, just don't give me that stupid pink slip or the white slip now. Because every day there's new information that tries to stop us from winning, but we're still gonna win, whether they like it or not, as long as I figure out where in the hell I am in the world. My truck's been here a week, they've gotten the wheels off. But it makes an excellent table for other projects. Wake up, Zach, it's time to roll. I want you to help him. I don't want to get involved, but I want it fixed. So you've got 2 vehicles there, and that's how many vehicles we always get there? It sounds like I'm beating up an irrelevant point. I should go back to putting stickers on lockers, what I'm good at. This is the outfit. I only have one that matches. And Charlie says it don't match. Oh, thanks for letting me use this. Makes it awkward now. Cosmos, this is Sean.
Hey, it's Jesse from Keller.
What up, Jesse from Keller? You got some awesome news for me today? Don't do that to me, Jesse.
Totally awesome, but it's not bad.
Yeah, come on over. Yeah, it sounds like good news to me. Keep telling me the things you think of, but I'm not scared yet. I'm still ready to rock and roll and go as fast as we can. Still alive. They're trying to knock us out, but we ain't going down. Why you got that shit-eating grin, Junior? Did you do something stupid? How many games of Pong yesterday, boy?
14.
How many views? Respect? Positivity?
Yeah.
Did you get my email where I chewed your ass?
Yeah.
I want you to, am I not getting nicer at that? I want to be more positive and less angry.
Yeah.
I can't be an old man yet. I've got like 10 more years. I thought that was a ping pong ball. Yes. When it hit my hand, I was like, why is it so heavy? Did you read my email? There was 3 parts I wanted you to focus on today. Don't forget about them. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with 1 and see how we feel. That's gonna look fucking stellar. No? Just 1? So I need you guys to get that leveling kit done so we can get this on the hoist and then we're good. Perfect.
So, first time in a Lamborghini?
Shit was crazy. Fucking fast.
What's up, boss? We're officially dating now. Is that weird for you? Elle, it's Jesse.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Okay, now we can get to work. Let's do stuff. Here's where we're at, Elle. Bring you up to speed. Jesse is gonna build us a 17,000 square foot building on lot 8 for $1 million. And he's here to prove how today.
I did not say that.
Fuller. Today is going to be the opposite of last week where we supposedly had fun. This week's insane. We meet with the builder in 30 minutes. We meet with the bank in an hour and a half. In between there, we have an all-day interview. And then Tim's coming back and won't know what's going on. I'm hoping he comes soon. The new guy starts in a warehouse. Do you know when, John? Today or tomorrow, I guess? And then we've got Kim and her team coming on Wednesday. We have Tim leaving again Friday. Another full day interview tomorrow. Well, you can't figure out in 30 minutes anything about anybody. So our concept is if you have them come in for the entire day, first of all, we have them float around and meet everybody to see if we like them and if they like us. So it's the personality check. Then we have them actually do some work so that they can see if they like the job, and then we can see what their skill set looks like for that job. So these guys are coming in to intern on the social media side of the world / I think we're gonna make them wash our trucks because they're interns. But here's gonna be the best part. This is gonna be the week of Tim, because guess what today is? Tim's 91st day at Custom Offsets. Honeymoon's fucking over. I will no longer have anything to do with warehouse. I will no longer have anything to do with Offsets Garage. I will no longer directly work with customer service. I will do all of that through Tim. And what Tim probably doesn't even realize is he is over 100 packages in the hole. He probably has 150 promo packs to ship today. And I don't see him here yet. So it'll be interesting to see how he reacts to being gone for 7 days. And Offset's Garage still hasn't made tons of progress on my truck, so it's tying up one of their hoists still. Oh, and I'm not letting these guys have heat anymore because they keep leaving the garage doors wide open and telling me it's plenty warm out, we don't need the heat anymore. So I shut it off, and they're gonna be fucking freezing this week. Good morning, Kirk. Timley. You have 2 things to celebrate today. You know what today is? That already passed. I hope you already paid your taxes, Tim. The first one is that it's your first day back. The second one is that it's your 91st day here. And I have great news. Everything, as of Friday, is caught up and on pace for the warehouse, customer service, and Offset's Garage. But I have bad news. It's all yours. I'm doing nothing with any of those anymore. Kevin and I had a really good lunch last week, and it got me super motivated. So I want to lead my team, which means I need to quit and quit and quit. Junior, get ready. I have 1 minute.
Why?
Good morning. Because I have a meeting at 9. What you got, boy? What's going, fellas? Okay, what do? I'm gonna try to follow your lead versus try to lead like I always fucking do. Whoa, where's move-in date? Is that real? Am I reading that right?
If we go hot and fast, that's what this
We are. Hey guys, we're moving in a new place on Thanksgiving. How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Good? Why y'all dressed up? Before I start doing something else, well, I'll steal you for a bit and tell you at least why you're here. This guy follows me all the time, you just ignore him. So here's my thought. I'm supposed to be having a hiring freeze, but I've hired 6 people since I started that. So since I've ignored my hiring freeze, I want to keep going. One of the things that we do, let's go on a tour. Let's start from the beginning because you don't even know what we do here. Can you take your tie off? You can leave your tie right there. It's really fucking, I feel like he's gonna sell me something. You can unbutton some stuff too. I was uncomfortable. You're gonna choke, but you have to start walking and then you can run once you get there. So this just launched in January. So this is the new big play. The other thing we're doing is called Dream Job. That's that guy over your right shoulder that I don't even notice is following me anymore, but everybody makes me aware when they keep looking at him. So Dream Job is my personal brand. So when I watch Gary Vee, he tells me that if I do this, it will help all my avenues, but it'll also create a new opportunity. Worst case scenario, I'll document, you know, my journey as I create this big old business and make cool shit. So here we go. We have been doing a good job at just winging shit out there. Remember when we'd make videos and randomly post them And then we started having a video schedule, but it was just on your desk, and I was trying to remember it, and I would drive you nuts asking you questions.
You text me, just copy and paste the same schedule over and over.
And then we finally set a schedule and posted it. And then all of a sudden we started having daily huddles, and now all of our video problems went away. That's because we didn't have the team board. That's because we created structure and discipline to stick with the structure. So Kevin, the campaigns have been living a life where they're just, hey, let's have a shine campaign where we give away 2 microfibers and a wash mitt, and we'll sell a bunch of shine this month. Guess how well it's doing? We're down 10% in shine sales. That's not a campaign. A campaign is, what are we doing today? What are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing the next day? What do we expect from results? If it doesn't happen, what are we gonna do? What's our contingency plan? So when Kevin and I were having lunch and talking about life, I kind of just started thinking, you know, I'm not even going to him for daily stat sheet. We aren't treating campaigns the way we're treating the rest of Bro Media, and that's why it's not as awesome. It doesn't have structure, it doesn't have discipline. So the way when Gary and them were talking about it, it's funny because Kevin and I talked about this on Thursday, so I'm claiming this as my shit. It just so happens they did it on 208 Gary V, which came out Sunday, and it backed it up completely, and it got me all excited that I am right, and we should definitely be doing this immediately. Isn't it cold out there? Why don't you have a coat? Is it in the car? Did you bring a coat?
Yeah, it's in the
Okay,
car.
let's go. Tell me what your cousin said on the drive. I am going to watch the sturgeon bang in the river. We have another SIGTOW internship interviewee guy. Is that what they call him in the big business? He'll be here all day interviewing. We have the new guy, Eric, is here somewhere. He started, it's a new shipping guy. There he is. There's the new guy. What's up, new guy? Hey, what's up, other new guy? Those are the new guys of the week. I'm glad you guys are starting to form your own gang of some sort. We're gonna have some targets. We're not just gonna wing it and hope that it gets done. Because hope is not a plan. A plan is a fucking plan. And plans have dates, and plans have objectives, and plans have milestones and completions. Hope, that just has prayers, and that puts the steering wheel in Jesus' hands. Jesus, please take the wheel. We don't do that here. We got Jesus on our side, but he's not running our plans. I've gotten up an hour early every single day, including on the weekends. I make my bed every day. Morning, Jax. Do you have enough for all of us? That's a big muffin. We all get some. But I can't eat any muffins because now I'm not eating any carbs. None. Pretty much tea, meat, cheese, and eggs. Protein. It's protein fest around here. I'll burn that fucker. You put that there again, Fuller. How many games upon? We could just have everybody sit on Instagram, and it would probably be more effective. It's not as fun, but if we didn't have any money, that's how we started Custom Offsets. All night. Fucking all fucking night. Every fucking night. I'd go out and tell people, load your truck to the gallery. Love to see your truck on the gallery. Sweet truck, put it on the gallery. Badass truck, can you please put it on the gallery? Love to share your truck on our social media. Love to show your truck on our Facebook page. Love to show your truck on our Instagram page. Love to see your truck in our gallery. Dude, hook us up with them specs. Drop us some photos. All fucking night. It's not sexy, but it fucking works. Fuller, you keep telling me, I would have done a better job, but I'd rather just rush it. And you call it saving time, but yet it doesn't save time. It gives shitty results. How's it going, Sean? Corey? This is Tim.
How you doing, Corey? Good. How about you? Good.
VP of Ops. And that guy follows me with the camera, but his name's Fuller.
They all come in with ties.
People have to mesh to work together, and that's what we'll get the feel for. And so you'll just get to float from one to the next and watch what they do, ask them what they do, get a feel for who they are, and they'll get a feel for who you are and bullshit a little bit. You know, you're on your own, good luck. Just float around. I would literally just do one of these.
Okay.
But these guys know you're coming and they know the drill. We eat lunch here. There's a free salad bar, and then all the chubby kids will go to fast food. So if you don't like salad and you want fast food, you'll want to make friends with somebody that's going out for fast food.
Awesome.
6 months, I give all you kids. Next fall, you'll all be 200 pounds. This fall, 200 pounds. You got that? Record that. play that back in 6 months. You can get rid of that stupid tie and unbutton a couple buttons so you're comfortable.
All right. I'll go throw in my car then.
And then Mario, run him through the ringer, man.
I'll run through what I do.
Maybe scare him a little bit. Mario's French, if you're wondering why. He's a little darker. But we try to provide a lifestyle, not just a job. And that's why, you know, some people are like, I ain't coming there for $5 an hour, and they talk to everybody here and they're like, well, you're stupid. Because it's so worth it. The goal is to share, but you have to put in the skill set, the work to get that. I'm not just gonna keep giving people more money because we're making more money. Yeah. We're gonna put opportunities in front of you that you can grasp that pay better. What about Fuller? What do you think of Fuller? He can't hear you right now. Yeah.
He's like a good guy.
I think somebody stole his puppy today. He just found out he's not getting his car back for Weckfest.
Yeah. Oh, he's right there.
Fuck. That's why he's upset. They wrecked it? That's fucking irritating. Call the realtor? That'd be fun.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Jimmy. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm living the dream.
Gotcha. So, I got a little update. That lot's not for sale anymore. I'm just kidding.
Jim.
Christ, Jim, you gave me a fucking heart attack.
Jim, we will seriously physically assault you.
No. So I talked to Matt Rubine.
He really did. I knew he was lying and it still fucked me up. Yeah, I'm ready to make the offer. Call me in the morning and let's fill in the blanks together and then email it over to me. I'll get it signed and back to you.
We'll talk in the morning. We'll get things rolling and keep it on schedule.
Sounds good, sir. Talk to you tomorrow morning. All right,
talk
see you,
to
Jim.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Yeah, bye-bye.
You leaving?
Yep.
Thanks for taking the time. Do you have your tie and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Drive fast, take chances. Good morning, Nick. Private call, Mr. Fuller. We're always winning. All we do is win, win, win. This is what all of our campaigns are focused on right now. Sean the move, Sean the move. See, we have one red metric, so we're putting all of our efforts towards the red. And we will make that sumbitch green in 2 weeks. Junior,
I'm coming.
you're 6 minutes late. Late.
Kirk's not coming.
Late.
Want to go outside, bro?
Kirk has to come. Yeah, go drag Kirk out of his office for me. Late. Not late. Mandy is the only one not late. Out of fear. You know what, Brad, come up here. If you're gonna be this late, you can join me. You know what, Brad? Lead the meeting.
All right, guys. Gallery ads. We're crushing everything good.
Records. Hanging in there. We're barely at what we thought, but we're expecting next month, next 60 days to level out after tax season here. I believe this is a problem now because I hired a bunch of people and we have a new building coming, but I'm not fucking scared if you're not. These guys should go from creating a bunch of really sweet shit to creating really sweet shit with a plan, with intent, with expectations, goals and targets, and then meeting them. This is the work I'm gonna do for a living. I'm gonna work with Pro Media and we're gonna get super disciplined and super good at this. And then I'm gonna help those guys learn how to lead this stuff on their own versus me leading it. But in the early days, like I do everything, I'm gonna lead it and show you it's possible. Then I can expect you to do it because I know it's possible because I just did it. Cool? Any questions on that? That's a lot of information. How's it going, people? I'm Sean.
I don't know who you are.
I work for Mandy. This guy follows me with the camera. You can ignore him. His name's Fuller. What are you guys doing? Just checking out our digs? Let's go to the beginning because I have a whole spiel.
Yeah, I bet he's much.
I have a spiel. This is A-Man's car from back in the day when he was Fast and Furious. Look at that shit. That's why we hired him. This was like my dream car when I was in college. Damn, whoa, bro. Good morning, Brad. Do you always get 2 drinks? Really? Brad's a creature of habit, huh? I want you to go to a different Quick Trip tomorrow and get 2 different drinks. I just want you to try it. See if your day changes. Just break the routine, see what happens. Could change your whole life. And buy a lottery ticket. I just want to waste his money there. Today's gonna be a doozy, Fuller. Today's gonna be a doozy. I got up an hour early again, made my bed again. I've done it absolutely every single day. Good morning, Zach. What do you think, Zach? You gonna make her here? I'll be the judge of that. That was a trick question. You nervous, Zach? Does John scare you? I cannot remember what you asked me. Got my daily stat sheet, bro media, and then I gotta get the offer in for the new land. Just confirm financials with the bank. I basically need to do all this stuff. And then got some visitors coming at 2 o'clock. My previous boss. And I got a hold of Larry Hazy, my emotional intelligence coach from back in the day. And he is super excited to work with us. The reason I just asked you to go to a different gas station tomorrow and buy 2 different drinks is exactly that. It's emotional intelligence. You don't ever want to see somebody get stuck in a routine to the point where they start to suck at change. So what I do on purpose is I take a different way to work about twice a week so I don't get stuck in a routine. At yoga, you'll notice I was in the same spot because people kept putting my mat there before I got there. Last week I moved that son of a bitch because I felt like I was getting in a routine. I plan on staying until my work is done tonight. I got up an hour early, watched some Gary Vaynerchuk, did some coaching. I'm trying to convince him to make money while he's sleeping. And I think he's going to. He just needs time to realize that I'm right. One of the things we're doing is called Dream Job. A lot of people were sending us messages and going, my God, I'd love to do that. And I also follow a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk who does a daily V and shows people what he does every day, and it's a huge success. And he says that that's the next best thing. Personal brand is what they're calling it, where an owner puts himself out there. And people just love that. So it's nothing like our previous stuff, but a lot of this comes with time. They have to start to understand why you're doing it and what you're doing, and then they become addicted, hopefully. And then I just kind of go through all of this stuff, but it's very tactical, very day-to-day, like any other stat sheet for running the business. So I'm filling this role, and then I also fill the CEO role, and this is the one you guys will watch us do at 2:30. I was a small business owner, right? And I'm all by myself, and I'm in charge of everything, and I'm the boss of everybody, and I can do whatever I want. So I was just coming to work every day and saying, let's make as much money as humanly possible. Well, what happened is because there was no, we did it, I would just want more, and I was getting really negative and starting to kind of lose the excitement because I just wanted more, and I didn't even know how much we were doing. So one morning, I kind of sat and reflected on it one night, and I said, what do I actually want? I mean, I quit corporate life because I didn't want to feel like I wasn't winning, and then I started my own business. Now I feel like I'm not winning, even though I'm making more money than I ever have in my life, blah, blah. So I set a goal for myself of how much I wanted to make in a salary. And then I knew that Ben needed to make the same because we have a 50-50 split, and his rule is I don't care how much I make, but it has to be as much as you. And then we said, so here's all the other expenses and payroll and everybody else, and back that into how much we have to have in sales. When something's red, you have to react.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten them there yet, but they looked at me when I taught them daily stat sheet, and then the leadership team stat sheet, and then the metrics boards in the weekly huddles, and they went, time out, my brain's gonna explode. So we're on hold right now in making sure we do that stuff every single day, and then we'll go on to the daily standard work calendar, the weekly and monthly, daily, weekly, monthly standard work calendar. So some of them have started playing and putting numbers up here, but I'm like, so you update this all the time, but it was all red and you didn't do anything. So why would you keep updating it? And he's like, I'm still updating it. I said, you can do that. Just know that that's against the rules because you're spending time, but you're not reacting. Put your fucking seatbelt on, Fuller. I don't think he's letting that camera in the bank. I'll be right on the other side of that glass, straight in front of you. Hello. Doing great. Just need to make a deposit. I've got another one to do as well. Sure. Good to go. Perfect. Thank you much.
Have a great day.
You too. How'd I do, Fuller?
Check out this dude's Hawaiian shirt.
That's so awkward when you videotape somebody right to their face. Yeah, too bad I'm sorry I didn't have a shitty week this week so that we could show them there's shitty weeks too. I'll try again next week. I seriously thought this was going to be a really difficult week, but pretty much fucking crushing it.
I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. I do this without no excuses. I just love winning less than I hate losing. I'm proving the rain through my era. So even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.